Hey everyone, today I want to talk about reading women's minds. And no, I'm not talking about the kind of $10 psychic crystal ball type stuff, but it almost feels that way with men coming to me every single week asking me how they can read women's minds as if I know the answers of what they're thinking. For example, they come to me and ask, should I approach that woman? Does she want to be talked to right now? Will she be weirded out? Should I invite that woman out I've been texting? Does that girl like me or does she see me as a friend? And all hosts of other variations of they want to do something with a woman they're interested in, and they want me to tell them the answer of how she feels about them in return or how she'll act. And almost always I answer to that is like, I don't know, right? And it's not me trying to be not helpful, but the only person that truly knows that answer is her. And I think where a lot of this stems from and what a lot of men are actually asking me is, how can I know exactly how she feels or responds before I take action? Because I only want to take action if I am sure that it is going to be received well or I'm going to get the outcome that I want. And there's a huge problem with that because inevitably you end up talking yourself out of a lot of opportunities, you delay, you are more ambiguous with your feelings and kind of pushing things forward. And then that also ends up usually getting you less results in terms of dating, right? Because beautiful women don't wait around forever for one person. And then also kind of that timid passive behavior or kind of tiptoeing around women is also kind of the opposite of confidence and leadership and not what they find really attractive. So I want to kind of break you out of that mold of really obsessing about what the other person's going to do, because again, that's nothing you can control. What you can control is your own actions and knowing what you actually want and then leading with that and being willing to endure whatever happens. Because at the end of the day, if I told you maybe she's not that interested or might not be that attracted to you if you invite her out, the answer deep down is you still want to give it a shot. You still want to see if there's something there, right? So I think the better question to ask yourself instead of what does she want is what do I want regardless of my fears? Because that's the truth. When you're asking, should I approach that woman? Will she want me to talk to her? You still want to check it out. You still want to connect with her. When you're talking, wondering if that girl is going to give you her number or not, or accept the date or not, you still ideally want to pursue that deep down. If you ask yourself, what do I ideally want here to happen? Regardless of my fears, you'll always get the right answer. And the answer is almost universally yes. It is do it. Take the shot, right? There's no harm in not doing it. You're in the same exact position if you don't, which is nothing has changed and you didn't get what you want. Or at least if you take the shot, there's a chance of something happening. Okay, so whenever the next time you're thinking, should I X with this girl? The answer in my mind is yes. Should I walk over and talk to that woman? Yes. Should I invite her out to a date? Yes. Should I invite that woman that I've been talking to jump on a Zoom call with me? Yes. Should I show interest in this girl that I've been talking to for a while, even though my fear deep down might be she might not want the same thing? Yes. I am almost never going to say anything else besides that, because that is all you want and that is all you know. And the only way you're going to get the clarity you're looking for is by taking that shot. Obviously, there are very rare circumstances, which I've joked about many times. I can't even think of more than a few, but anything that involves actual danger. So if you saw a woman walking down a alleyway in the middle of the night and you're asking me, should I go talk to her? The answer is no. But almost every other situation, the answer is yes. Even if you're worried, when a guy says, oh, I've been talking to this girl for a while, and we're kind of friendly, but I like her. Should I make a move? I don't want to offend her or upset her. You're not going to offend somebody by just showing them that you have a certain type of feelings for them. You're only going to offend them if you act really super lewd about it or vulgar right off the bat, which if you're asking this question in the first place, if you should even flirt with her a little bit, the answer is you're not going to do those things. Or if she rejects you or rebuffs your advances, and then you continue to try to move things forward, even though she told you she feels otherwise. So again, next time you're thinking about reading a woman's mind, check in with yourself and say, what do I ideally want here, regardless of my fears? And almost always the answer is going to be yes. Now, the other part that a lot of guys wonder is, okay, I take that shot, and then what? What if she doesn't want that? What if she doesn't commit to a date? What if she doesn't immediately want to do a phone call? I kind of live by the rule of, give it another shot. Okay, sometimes people just are not in the right headspace, or she's nervous, or she's busy, or she forgot, or she didn't realize how important it was to meet up soon. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So I'm always going to take one shot. If I'm not getting an unequivocal no, like, hey, would you like to hang out and grab a drink sometime? And she's like, no, sorry, I'm kind of seeing somebody else and I just wouldn't be interested in that. If there's any kind of hesitation or yeah, maybe in the future, or she's kind of, not necessarily giving you a concrete answer then I think it's not a bad thing to try once more, because you don't, again, know what that reason is. So if you made plans with a woman or tried to make plans and she said, oh yeah, let me see what's going on in a few days, and then she never responds back, I think it's fine to reach back out, talk for a moment, and then say, hey, listen, let's make those plans. I really want to go for a hike. You should come with me. And then if she's still not committing or not agreeing to it, generally you should know in your head that it's probably not going to change for me to just continue to push her. Okay, she knows your intentions at that point. She knows you want to get together. It's up to her at that time then to kind of reciprocate and start to invest back. And generally, anything else, you trying to keep push that agenda is just going to push her further away. And a woman who's genuinely interested in you, who is excited about you, who wants to get to know you, who sees you as a prospect, is not going to make it insanely difficult to meet up. Okay, she's not going to say, oh my God, I really want a great guy, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, and here comes one. But I'm too busy. I kind of want to hang out and watch Netflix for the next month. So take the shot. If you're getting an obvious no, obviously you know the truth. If you're getting some hesitance, you can try again, but then move on and let her come and give that an opportunity if she's not immediately committing. But don't try to sit around reading women's minds, and don't think that I know something that you don't magically, because no one knows what's in her head, and you should find out. So, hope that was helpful, guys. If you like this type of content, subscribe below. I got more stuff coming out along with Julian all the time, and I can't wait to keep advising you guys, and talk to you soon.